Yo, what's up, chat? What's up, chat? Let me just open my game, and then we can start with the stream. Okay. What's up, everyone? What's up, everyone? Good to see you guys here. Let's just start with the main stream because I don't have much to do right now. Alright, so, this is done. I don't think anyone's gonna do much anymore. So, this event is done. This event that I can start to do in a bit. Legend store. Anything in here? Nope. Nothing interesting in here. Alright. What's up? Is this G already spamming Freaky Diamond? Imagine. Alright, MP2. I guess I'll do a little bit of MP2. I mean, I might get Legend League later, so I might use the other cards. There's no mid and S class this time, so I will use like these mid and S classes. Haven't played the yeah. I've not been playing Asphalt much, honestly. I've not been playing Asphalt much, which also explains the lack of videos that's being uploaded. Aside from like the Garage of 6300 cards video, which again, thank you guys for your support. I've seen that it's getting a little bit more traction than usual. Other than that, I haven't actually played Asphalt much. What I've been doing for like the past week was, first off, I had to revise for an exam, but then after that, I've been only playing the horse game and Need for Speed Heat. That's literally the only things I did, so I haven't been playing Asphalt much. What's up, Dark Monster? Welcome to the stream. Bad exits. Someone's kind of close. Hold on. Shockwave. Yes. Nice. Is this a swearing live stream today? Perhaps. I mean, if the event is good, there probably won't be swearing. If the event is not good, I will not only trash on the event, but also the card itself. Like a Neon's kind of fun? It is. It's pretty fun. Ah, shit. should be Ghost multiplayer, right? Well, that was good. Okay. Oh, by the way, did you guys watch the 24 Hours of Nürburgring last weekend? The car that doesn't exist is the Gauntlet main price, you know, type shit. No, but like seriously though, even the Devel 16 does technically exist. It's just a scam, but it does exist. Raesr Aglaia, it still doesn't exist outside of Asphalt. Raesr have not acknowledged anything about it. Like, you could literally not find anything about the car outside of Asphalt 9. Nice extra airtime. Oh, why is the car doing that? Okay. Second again, behind that same Devel. By the way, how time will it take me to max Tron Nemesis from scratch? I'm at 20 blueprints right now. A rough idea of time will help. On average, like each week, you should be able to get like around 6 blueprints. So in just less than a year. More specifically, like if you can get like all the packs and stuff, then it would be like 8 months or less, I would say. Because like you need like 180, so like 30 weeks, yeah. Just around more than half a year. Of course, like it will take more time if you don't have like all the supports for you to get like the packs for it. Shit. Fumbled that. Fumbled the exit for that. Yeah, the Raesr special event is today. Alright, next car. Yes, go. Because like it's also not an MP1 this time. Dacia across the line. Hell yeah. Dacia Logan, the best car of all time. Unluckiest of all time might be Alonso though, I'm not gonna lie. Instead of like Max, like this year's been terrible for him. But it hasn't been like an extended period of time with like unlucky career choices and stuff. What happened to Max's car? So it was like on Hunkadera's stint. At around like halfway in, like there was like a very weird noise. Oh shit! there was like a very weird noise that you can also like hear like on the onboard stream as well. Something was like rattling inside the car, which caused the number 3 car to lose like their lead, right? And then when it got sent back to garage, at first it seemed like a brake or like suspension issue, but it found out that the drive shaft was fucked. And because like it's not just like a brake or something, it's a fucking drive shaft. The car could literally not be fixed in time, so they basically had no chance to win. It was still sent out in the final lap for like an honor final lap, but yeah, that's what happened to the number 3 car. Wrong game, by the way. Yeah, I should be playing the horse game right now. I mean, I know that quite a bit of you guys have been playing Forza Horizon 6, right? Problem, I cannot afford that, and my PC cannot run that either. So I'm just in here just watching you guys play that. Instead, though, recently I've been getting interested into like Need for Speed Heat, so I've been playing that out a little bit. I'm still like in the early stage of that game, but it's been pretty fun for me so far. And low-key, it's been making me more used to steering on keyboard a little bit. Shit, okay. Okay, what is this? Anyways, do you have any comments about that? So he's been causing quite a fuss in official Asphalt server. He's been calling like an icon of bad. He also called Ben Strift bad. Alright, I have an issue, not with him, but the server. The fact that I know that he's rage baiting because he's been doing this for years. So I've just naturally learned to just like ignore him. But the server's not ignoring it, and instead it's going back to like, attack him. It's not the way to go. Yeah, he may have a shitty opinion, but like, why attack the guy instead of the opinion? And if you know that it's been going for that long, and that he's not going to change his opinion, then why even bother? Like, the server's been ganging up on him, and I don't appreciate that at all. Like, yeah, I occasionally ban server as well. But then, like, you guys are dragging it, like, way too far now. Like, occasionally it's fine. But then every single time he appears in chat, you guys just go and, straight up just go and attack him. Like, I don't care if, like, how bad his opinion is. Like, yeah, I don't agree with his opinion at all, obviously. But I just don't go on the offense and just fucking, like, shit on him in all regards either. He's not the one that caused the ruckus in the Asphalt server. It's people jumping onto the chat, seeing his opinion, and then just fucking shitting on him. That's the main issue in here. Because like, if people just ignored it, or just like, no, I disagree, and then he just goes with that, and then, alright, you can do whatever you want. Sure, then nothing fucking happens. But what happens is that people constantly jumps into the train of hating him, just because like his opinion is bad. That's where the ruckus is. It's not DOESN that's causing it from the beginning. Right? It's not him causing that from the beginning. Hey, what's up, Ramp? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Forza Horizon 6 is still in early access. It would be officially out today, I think. Loki, despite me not playing Asphalt as much, I'm actually driving better. Somehow. It's like this race has not been bad, except for this ending. This race hasn't been bad except for the end. Loki. My internet is dead? That's crazy. Okay, now my mouse battery is dying. What the fuck? Alright, next mid-end card I kinda want to use this. You can argue with Dazzle, that's fine. But then like bullying him is not alright at all. I will take action if this continues. I would just actively just stop like the conversation. So it's getting too far at this point. Like every time he appears in chat, people just go and gang up on him. That's just not good. Like his takes are terrible. Yeah. But that doesn't warrant attacking the guy. Like the best thing you can do is to just like do a lap sign and then just beat his lap sign, and yeah, that's about it. Don't just go and like call him fatherless or some shit. It's like going on like the offensive side and to just attack him, that is also very immature. And it's also against the server rules to just incite drama and all that. It's like Dazzle himself never actually incited that, he just stated his opinion. He thinks that the icon and Lycan is bad, which okay, is an opinion I don't agree with. I can argue with the opinion, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you can just attack him straight up. People need to realize that. Yo, what's up, Tanish? Welcome to the stream. Buy a steering wheel for Asphalt. I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I mean, it can work, but it's gonna be like so wonky. And if I do buy a steering wheel, I would actually use it for other games. Bad ramp. I go for this route? Yes, okay. Now, but can I beat the F5? Because I still have much lower speed than him. Nope, okay. That wasn't enough. Right, GG stuff. Right. Alright, so we're forcing the car float. Since I want to. The car should float. Let's just start playing more Racing Master than Asphalt. Asphalt miles ahead in terms of mechanics, but progressing in Racing Master is much easier. Good for you, I guess. For me, from what I looked at the game, I simply don't have a reason to start playing it. It's like, from what I'm seeing, right? Again, I don't like the mechanics of that game. Already, like from back in Close Beta 3, which I did play, I just didn't really enjoy that game. It's like one of the reasons why I would say the reason why is that back then it was already more than 3 years ago. I think it was back in 2022, 4 years ago. Actually, yeah, 4 years ago. The Asphalt community just hyped that up as like the Asphalt competitor in that. So it kind of ruined my expectations about that game because I expected for it to have like some sort of like unique mechanics or like some asphalt-y kind of shit. But no, it just feels weird. It's not even a proper sim. It's not even a proper arcade. It's like simcade and stuff, which is fine. Some games can be like simcade and it can be nice. But I just didn't really like how the game played out. And throughout the years with like more of those beta tests and shit, the progression I've been seeing is that it's just not for me. I kind of have to continue to bring up the fact that it's a Gooner game as well. That again is just not for me. And like the gacha system generally seems worse than actual gacha games. Like actual gacha games would actually have a better gacha system than whatever is in Racing Master. What's up, I'm on gaming. Welcome to the stream. Got hungry? Alright, time to go for lunch. Right, I'll see you later. Close to getting an SVJ, which is the best card for Season 1 as a play. Okay, so here's the thing. The best card for Asphalt, which was the Bugatti Chiron, was also kind of easy to get. If you just played normally, like you could still get the Chiron. I just started Asphalt as well. So, and you cannot really compare that to Imperium. It's like Imperium is a card that got added in the 7th year of Asphalt 9, right? It was in the 7th year of Asphalt 9. It's not there from the start. So you can't exactly compare to that. Well, yes, I do understand that Asphalt is overpriced as fuck, but so is Racing Master. You cannot convince me that all of these like microtransactions games are like fairly priced at all with like their bundles and shit. And again, I just do not like the gacha system in there. It seems very bad, honestly. I would not want to do that. Speaking of like the successor to Real Racing 3, what even happened to Real Racing Next? Like, did it just get abandoned or something? I remember like there was a beta for it that I did try to play before. I just didn't really have the time to enjoy it. And it was like also kind of wonky as well, because like again it's a beta. But what happened to it? Like, did they just like scrap the entire project in general? It's low-key, I do want a successor to Real Racing 3 as well. I think Next got discontinued. That sucks. Generally, that very sucks. So like, is there like no sim-ish racing game on mobile anymore? Like, yes, I know that Real Racing 3 isn't like proper simulation either, right? But it was like one of the closest. was generally one of the closest that we've had. Yeah, I thought they will fail. They decided to move tracks from Real Racing next to R3, and then just to kill the game later. Like, why? Really tries hard to be SimK, but isn't. Yeah, it's a weird mix. Honestly, it's a very weird mix. But I did enjoy that game. But I did really enjoy the game. Sucks that it had to end this way. I'm glad that the community project of archiving the game is still going. I'm glad that it is still going. I will eventually get one of those like offline versions eventually, just so I can experience the game again. Also, Real Racing 2 as well. It's like I still remember playing that game like 15 years ago. Yeah, that's make the beat. Your ears are not deceiving you. Why am I 360ing the wrong way for the second time in the same section? Nice. Yeah. Fire Monkeys had a massive layoff. Yeah, I've heard of that. I mean, that's just the thing with EA. They're notorious for just killing off game studios and shit. Well, yeah, the games may be a banger, but you know that at some point they will just not be a thing anymore. Which is just probably just like a sad state of online games nowadays. Like the games that rely on internet connection for it to be playable. Speedtail Real no animation. Yeah, they removed it at some point and they never added it back. Grid Autosport is pretty sim-like, I would say, but it's paid. I think the only great car games left on mobile is Asphalt Racing Master and Cars X Street. I never tried Cars X Street before, so I don't know what that's like. But yeah, like the market for mobile racing games, like the drought is insane, honestly. Nice barrel. It's like, what else do we have in here? Aside from like those three. So, Real Racing 3 is dead. The other game that's also in is Period. Asphalt 8 is just milked as fuck. And it's trying to keep itself alive with low poly fictional women. So, it's not even like a proper Gooner game, even if it wanted to. And then like Need for Speed No Limits, ironically, probably has like the best quality of life among like those three games right now. But the mechanics are so fucking shit, it's not enjoyable. Like you can't even control the car properly. The way the track layout is in Need for Speed No Limits actually alters the way your car drives as well. You have no control for the car, which fucking sucks. The gameplay in that game is like the worst at its period, but then you can get like the best car if you just grind it hard enough. So like, it technically has like the best QOL, but then like, it's just very iffy, honestly. NFS Mobile is hiatus right now. That never got released, so I'm not counting that. I'm just talking about the game that has already been out. And like, what else do we have? Drag racing, fucking CSR 2 and CSR 3. Wasn't there like something, a Forza mobile title that just looked like Touch Drive, right? There was one of that a few years ago, right? I'm pretty sure that's also dead right now because like, who the fuck would want to play that? For the street, yeah, that one. Like, bro, dead ass. people are like, oh, it's a Forza game on mobile, and then it turns out it's just fucking reskin touch right. Worst fucking shit ever. Yeah, that one deserves to die. But then again, why is it so hard to actually like, have like another good racing game on mobile? Loki, one of the things that they can try to do, because like mobile phones have gotten much stronger, right? They are performing much better compared to before. So why don't they try to have a port of those PC games onto mobile, right? Like, I'm pretty sure like mobile phones nowadays, like the phone chips can run like what, Need for Speed Heat? Like I'm pretty sure they can actually run that now, with how like the fucking MacBook Neo and shit are running games, right? That's a phone chip. It's like, why can't they just try to go with that method to reintroduce like those PC or like console games into a mobile format, right? And instead we just have like slop, like pure slop for mobile, and it's just not fun to just only have like the terrible ones on here. Oh shit. Okay, luckily I didn't break somehow. Yeah, CPUs are a lot stronger nowadays. Beef barrel, nice. Thank you. And done. NPC San Diego Harbor series, touch shit. Which card doesn't exist? I don't know. It doesn't exist. Who is actually still playing CSR2? I mean, I still play CSR2. Even though it's a drag racing game, for whatever reason, it's still one of like the best. As in, like, it still reels in money. So then, like, the Natural Motion can still get like a bunch of new cars into that game, right? They basically compete with like the other titles on mobile, or even like PC titles on like car licensing and shit. There are a lot of cars that actually came into CSR2 first out of any game. I can mention like a lot of those, for example, the Pagani like Utopia, and there's also the Lamborghini Phenomenal, and then all that. Like, there's a lot of cars that just gets added to CSR2 first before any other game. The McLaren W1 is also in CSR2 first before other games. So like, it kind of sucked that the game that has like the most amount of cars on mobile and has like the least amount of like licensing issues is a fucking mobile drag racing game. You know what's the thing? The Mazzanti Evantra, right? The Mazzanti in there is still obtainable. You can still get that car. It's like, I think like they had like much longer licensing for that car compared to like Asphalt. And again, they have like a lot more newer cars. They have like a lot more variants and stuff. There's like... Okay, shit, I just completely misjudged that. There's like around 1,200 or 1,300 cars in CSR2 right now. So like car variety, they have a lot of car variety. But then the gameplay is just shift up nitro and you do fucking nothing else. Also, what doesn't help is that the car models there are actually good. There's barely any mobile game with like good car models, honestly. Unfortunately, CSR2 is one of those games that actually has good car models. So like they have everything good except for the core gameplay itself. It's like, what is there in drag racing? CSR3 introduced drift, which makes it honestly even worse, because why would I want to drift in drag racing games? Like, just leave it at fucking drag racing, please. I don't need like more steps on my fucking drag racing game and shit. CSR2 scans the car, yeah. Speaking of licensing, McLaren may be getting worse for licensing at the moment, I think. I'm not sure about that, honestly. Because again, CSR2 still had the McLaren W1 recently. Should I go to Game of Singapore? I mean, if you have the opportunity to, why not? Like, just land a job in there. Maybe you can help with this game. I don't know. Okay, but seriously though, speaking of like jobs, low-key, if I eventually delve into like game design later on, I mean, like, my major has nothing to do with game design, but what if I kind of try to delve myself into that? If I try to just learn a little bit about it. It's like there is a studio here. There's a game studio here in my city, and apparently they actually are one of the integral studios that is developing Asphalt 9 China, if I remember correctly. So it might be interesting to be able to land a job there. Of course, I cannot do that right now because I don't even. My major is not even game design, so there will be a lot of things that I need to do before I can even consider that as a potential destination for my future career. But it might be something to consider. Apparently there's no McLaren Senna on Forza Horizon 6 at launch, and Assoluto Racing is getting all McLaren. What? That's crazy. Okay, but low-key though, car licensing has gotten like a lot more strict recently, especially like for the more recent game titles. And people's been saying it's because of some like the older Forza titles and shit. It might be because of them, but I'm not sure about the full story behind that. There's also no Bugattis in Forza Horizon 6. Yeah, I've heard of that as well. I can't call Bugatti Volkswagen now. Type shit. It was funny to call them Volkswagens, but yeah. They're now under the ownership of Rimac. When VW Group owned Bugatti, it used proven platforms, and that's what I think is what separated Bugatti from other hypercar brands. When Rimac bought it, it became another niche hypercar brand. Feel bad for Bugatti? I'm not sure, honestly. The fuck, did music just stop? Okay, I did not appreciate music stop. Alright, honestly, I'm not even sure about like the licensing because like I myself honestly have not enough knowledge to really delve into this topic. And if I say more things that I'm not sure about, it might just bite me in the ass because like I do not want to say things that I'm not certain about, right? So I won't exactly delve into this topic too much, but yeah, this like car licensing has been much more of a pain recently, from what I'm seeing. Yo, what's up, Komeko? Welcome to the stream. I wonder when we'll have the Tourbillon or the Chimera Evo 38. You know what's funny? CSR2 has both of them. CSR2 actually has both the Tourbillon and the Chimera Evo 38, which again, it just seems like CSR2 is able to just get all these cars easily. But then like none of the other mobile titles are being able to do that. Shit, what the fuck? Why did that car just stop me like that? It had no right to be like that heavy. Come on, man. Oh, I still got second. Nice. Right, GG's. I think they should license car from a country. It's dirt cheap. I can literally put the logos and they don't care type shit. I mean, in my country, that's the only manufacturer that actually makes like cars on the road right now. It's fucking VinFast. And like they are not cars that you would want in a video game. It's like they're like economy cars. They are like shit boxes and shit, right? Which again is fine on the road, but it would not be exciting cars in a video game at all. In air, you can basically hit a wall and reduce the value. You can damage the car's face. Yeah, in Xenosaurus 2, you cannot damage the cars because you're going in a fucking straight line and you're not hitting anything. And that's also like an interesting perspective as well because like I'm not sure if you've noticed, but if you wreck a Ferrari in Asphalt, the doors and shit actually doesn't fall off. Right? It actually doesn't fall off. It stays on the car. Even after like a huge crash, it stays on the car. And it's only some other manufacturers that do that. Because most of these cars will actually just have their parts fall off when they wreck. Right? So again, this probably has something to do with like licensing as well. Honestly, interesting stream so far. We went from like talking about a car that doesn't exist to like licensing in car games, which is like pretty interesting to see how it actually goes. What's not interesting though is that the Greer fucking overspun there. Okay, I still got first. That's nice. Yippee. I guess the car brands in Vietnam is like Green SM. Green SM is like our own version of Uber, basically. It's made by the same company, like the Vin Group, right? It's still made by Vin Group, which is like the ones that made like a bunch of these real estate stuff, and then like the cars. They also used to make phones and shit as well. But like, yeah, the VinFast are the cars, which again, they are decent cars on the road. There hasn't been too many incidents with that. It's just there's only been one, which is when the VF8 got exported to America, and it was like the worst rated EV at the time. It was like a lot of the issues back then with like how the car drives. It was nauseating, and the software was fucking atrocious and shit. But it has been patched like quite a bit, and I think it's quite a bit better now. Just in Raesr, I have 2 years. It's only a 1-gear car. In real life it is. In Asphalt, for whatever fucking reason, in Asphalt it's a 5 gears. Even though in Asphalt you clearly have cars that only have 1 gear, which is also not accurate. For example, this Zinger 21C, that's supposed to be like a 7 gears in real life, but in Asphalt it's 1 gear. Like, why? Why must you make it like that inaccurate? That's also one thing that I don't like about Asphalt at all, is that it has almost no accuracy to the actual car. It's like, in Asphalt there's only 3 gearing modes. It's a 5 gear, or 1 gear, or it's electric. But then that electric could also have gears for whatever fucking reason as well, which does exist in real life. The Porsche Taycan is a 2-gear electric car, but it's so inaccurate. This is like very inaccurate. I mean, yeah, Asphalt it has infinite gears. Older Asphalt titles have infinite gears, so at least like this is a bit better, but it's still very inaccurate. In Need for Speed, the Raesr has a 1-speed transmission, which is correct. The Raesr only has 1 gear in real life. Yeah, based on the engine cells, it was infinite gears in older Asphalts. To swap gear on Zingers to Raesr, it would be a bit more accurate, yeah. Can flip this up and hit a wall. Unfortunate. Yeah, it's still better than infinite gears, but still inaccurate. At least they did get the they did get the exhaust position on the rear correct. Most people would think that the oval in the middle, like that oval thing in the middle, is the exhaust for the rear. No, that's actually like the cooling for the car. The exhausts are actually where the nitro comes out. So they did actually manage to make that accurate. In Asphalt, it's wrong. But then what baffles me is that in Asphalt Nitro 2, which is the supposed like lighter version of Asphalt 9, also got it wrong. Oh, sure, fuck. That was clean until it wasn't. Unfortunate. Can I still get second? Okay, I still got second. Lost to a Panda, but at least I still got second. Okay. Air's Panther, that is diabolical. Why the fuck EV7 assumption delay? That's also one thing that I don't get about this game as well, is that, yeah, EVs are supposed to be like very good with like launching and shit. Why are they so fucking bad in here? It's as if they have turbo lag. In Asphalt 8, the electric car is so silent you can only hear a natural sound. I don't exactly remember that because I'm pretty sure that I can still hear the electric sound in Asphalt 8. Air Panther sounded V8 in Asphalt Legends while RL has the Huracan V10, off topic with why the Devo sounds like a Lambo. Okay, yeah, another thing. They are so fucking inaccurate with the engine sound as well. Like, the engine sounds here are terrible, right? They are terrible, but then they are not even correctly terrible, they are just wrong. Like, yeah, let's just say, right, the Retro SV has a supposed V12 sound. But then again, it's not the same as like V12 in real life. You can still tell it's a V12, but it's like a very bad V12. A V12 in real life, I can't fucking mimic the sound, but excuse me for a bit. It will go or some shit. But then in this game, it's just it. That's the fucking supposed V12 sound in game. But then for whatever fucking reason, the other supposed V12 cars in game don't even have that sound. They have different fucking sounds in the game. So like, it just doesn't fucking make sense to me. Instant torque loss type shit. Why Ionic have no gears? The Ionic 5N, you can make it have simulated gears in real life, but you can also make it have only one gear as well. It's like the simulated gears just basically mimics it by putting a car into like different portions of like performance. So in like first gear it has like a percentage of like its performance and gets get better in like the other gears and shit. Yeah, like they had the fucking W16 sound in the game, right? They had the W16 sound in the game, and it's on the fucking Chiron, right? Why not just fucking use that for the other Bugattis? Come on. It's not even lazy, it's just wrong. And low-key, that's also why I've been like much more interested into Need for Speed Heat, because I swear, being able to listen to engine noises properly is so fucking good. It's like so satisfying to listen to them. A supposed used inline 4 in that it's like way better than anything I've heard in this game. And low-key, even with like the infinite gears and that, engine sounds in older Asphalt it's just way better. I can put the fucking engine sound in Asphalt 6 into Asphalt Legends, and it will still be better. Should Asphalt Legends actually add revving start like Asphalt 8? I mean, you technically do have a revving start in this game. It's just that the engine sounds like so atrocious that you can't even really tell it. I don't think that the Koenigsegg engine sounds like Ferrari at all. And yeah, like, dude, it's so fucking stupid with how like inaccurate they design like the engine sounds in this game. Yo, what's up, BRQ? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, Dark Monster. Dude, what I'm hearing right now, the engine sound I'm hearing on this thing, supposed to be like a V10 or some shit, right? No, what I'm hearing is a fucking motorbike engine. Like, oh shit. Fall down in time? Fuck, I didn't fall down in time. That's bad. But yeah, like, the engine sounds are just atrocious. And one thing that I also just talked about like yesterday on the official Discord server is that the sense of speed in this game is fucking terrible. Like you see on the speedometer, like 360 km per hour. Yeah, but why is it so fucking slow? Like 500 in this game feels slower than 200 in a lot of other games. You cannot make the shit up. It's so fucking slow. Yeah, they also had like pops and bangs and other games, and here what do you even have? There's nothing. This game is like very inaccurate. So how am I doing? I'm doing alright. Welcome to the stream. Burnout 95. Audi R-V10 will arrive for V10 in this game name, but with the wrong engine sound. Yeah, that is about to happen. Most Water 2012, which is the worst game according to the NFS community, actually has a better sense of... Yeah, I could definitely agree with that, because I actually did play that before. Need for Speed games are usually very good with their sense of speed. The only bad one so far, the only terrible one, is fucking Need for Speed No Limits, which is not even a real racing game at this point. Like, you can't even control the car. That is not a proper racing game. But like, even in there where the sense of speed is like kind of bad, it still feels faster than this game. Like, yeah, look at this, 450, yet it feels like what, fucking 80? Should we get R-Class? No. Why should there be R-Class in global version? Especially when people are complaining about like the lack of resources or like the lack of epics for a car. Why would they want R-Class into global? R-Class isn't like supposed to be like a separate class for like very high-end cars and shit, right? Because I'm pretty sure the Venom F5. Wait, is the Venom F5 in Z9 even in R-Class, or is it still S-Class? I'm pretty sure some R-Class cars are still kind of bad. For example, Toyota Striker, yeah, it's better than Global, but it's still not that great. Silver Lightning, it's unique, but it's also not that good either. So like, the only purpose I'm seeing of R-Class is that they make cars very expensive, right? It's like pre-80 something blueprints, 24 epics to gold, and cost 100 million credits to upgrade. What the fuck was that? So like, why would you want to get cars that are even more expensive than what we already have it here? When it goes 335 in real speed, it's actually not 335. The BW estimation was close, but it's not accurate. The actual speed is 500 in this game is 330. It's not 335, it's 330. They were close, but it wasn't completely accurate. Yes, they cost 100 million credits to upgrade an R-Class car. How much epics? 24 epics. Okay, I will not try the game around this time. Don't wreck? Okay, barely. Same bastard. R-Class will fucking kill Global. They better not do that in general. R-Class will literally just kill Global. Yeah, Chimera Dragons is also in R-Class in NFT. Well, it has 510 something kilometers per hour, so yeah, it's much faster than the current version. But also, I'm gonna be real, it's still not that great. People are glazing it in C9 because it actually goes above 500. Yeah, that's cool and all. But the other stats are the exact same. So like, it's still not that great. It doesn't warrant it in R-Class at all. It's still worse than the Venom F5 by far. Alright, other cars that I may try to use in MP2. Alright, maybe this. Yeah, don't worry about getting 100 million credits when you own one. Good luck for even getting an R-Class. Yes. Alright, gonna go cram screw. Alright, I'll see you again later, Komeko. Thank you for watching. Should add more credits and credits on. Yeah, there are more things that they can do for like, the credit situation. You know how diabolical that they said that they do not want people to grind an event over and over again to get credits, right? And they would want credits in more sources. But guess what I've been doing for the past 20 days? I've been AFK grinding stage 1 of Spotlight. If that's not doing one thing over and over again to get credits, then what the fuck is it? The Bugatti Devo type shit. Praying for Stormpist not being the same multiplier as Jesco? Yeah, that's probably what people will want. For me, I don't care, because that's the only card I don't have max left in that entire special event. Well, aside from the Aglaia, of course. But in the multiplex, that's the only card left I don't have maxed. Okay. Uh, 1626. What's up, Zed? Welcome to the stream. I think they should do you 1 million daily credits. Okay, one thing that I've been thinking is that they should buff the credits multiplier in VIP. That's right. If they don't want to like buff the base amount, why not buff it in VIP? So people would technically have more of a reason to spend, and it also rewards older players as well. The current bonus that we get, right? Like in VIP 7, is 4% credits. That is not enough at all, and it doesn't even apply for special event stages. It only applies for events, right? So like, there are things that they can definitely do in there, right? Like, what if they just made it like, what, 40%, right? That would have been so much better than like 4%. But no, they're not even doing that. Any chance of Asphalt 10 coming? Nope, Asphalt 9 is the last one in this franchise. And the fact that they renamed it to just Asphalt Legends just solidifies it, that this is like the final game in the main franchise. There might be more spin-offs, but there won't be another one. There won't be an Asphalt 10. Just making a multiplier, not percentage? I mean, percentage is technically a multiplier, right? 40% is basically x 1.4. 4% is x 1.04. Oh, what the fuck was that? But yeah, they should just increase like the amount of bonus credits in VIP at the very least. Like, there are so many things that they can do with the system. It's just that they're not even like caring much about it. They just added it and they just left it there without like progressing anything about it. And like credit struggles and shit. There are so many things that they can do. There are many ideas that they can also take from players, right? But no, they're not fucking doing anything about that. Asphalt Nitro 2 is coming, but other than that, Asphalt Nitro 2 did come out. It's not on official stores, but you can get the game on Gamelog Webshop. It's already out, right, for years now. Multiplayer in there does work. It's just that the amount of players actually playing that game is so minuscule as that you're barely gonna match other people in there. No, Asphalt 10 is not coming out. Stop waiting for it. They already said it all the way back in 2018, and they said it again in 2024 that there will be no Asphalt 10. But with the way that they're signaling like their stuff as well, they also did say on the Apple App Store during the Unite update that this is like the biggest expansion for like their okay. But again, this is like the last game in the last main entry for the franchise. There won't be an Asphalt 10. Yo, what's up, Astro? Welcome to the stream. And you're Ethan Maxwell, right? Amazing Drift, true. What's up, Scribbles? Is current autoplay worth? I mean, you would need VIP 10 for that. And that's either a lot of money or a lot of time. By the point that you get current autoplay, will you even be doing car hunts anymore? I'm gonna be very honest. By the time you get to that point, will you even still be doing car hunts? If that's a 90 state, I can pass that. We put for Asphalt 11 money lending. True. I mean, technically, this is Asphalt 11. If you look at this logo, right, there used to be a 9 here, but then now there's 2 stripes. So clearly, this is Asphalt 11. What star is it? It's 5-star, but at no upgrades, because there's not a reason for me to upgrade it. All the next patch notes coming this Friday. Should be. It should be in either Friday or Saturday. Yeah, I don't want to grind a spend on this game either, because it's simply not worth it. They're not maintaining this game. They do not listen to the community. Why are we even letting them make money? I mean, I don't let them make money. I mean, technically I do watch ads, but I don't spend on any bundles or shit in this game. But like, again, one thing is that there's no other game that really plays like this. The way that cars in this game drives is like so unique that no other game has managed to replicate it. And so we still keep playing it, just because of the gameplay itself. playing Forza Horizon 6 now because I actually got to run. Nice. I mean, recently I've just been playing like Need for Speed Heat more than Asphalt. But then again, I still come back to Asphalt because like it's unique and I do enjoy driving in here, even though it feels slow. It feels so fucking slow. And like the engine sounds are bad, but then again, it's still unique. It's still enjoyable. Alright, let me try this as well. For Speed Hard Pursuit right now, nice. Sure, a monopoly that got created out of innovation in 2018 and it's being abused by people who took no part in the yeah. And one update next week since it's the holidays. What holiday is coming next week? But yeah, it should be an update next week. Right. Can I add it to your driving? What the fuck? Searching at Raesr in Google again is fulfilled for now. My conversion for most wanted is one of them. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Yes, you can now search for the car in Google. However, all the results just points back to Asphalt 9. Raesr still have not acknowledged that this car exists yet, officially. Every source for this car always points back to Asphalt 9. G-Spun has some really cool races, but you know, just go and like them. Nice. And you will tell them thank you. Thank you, Asman. GG's as well. Is Raesr paying Gainol to advertise the car or what? I don't even know. Like, who even asked for it? I'm not sure if it's even Raesr asking to include that car. Or if it's just Asphalt just telling Raesr that, hey, can we just have like a very exclusive car or something? Like, no one knows the story behind it. And again, every source for that car points back to Asphalt, and there's no official acknowledgement from Raesr about the existence of the Raesr Aglaia. So Aglaia means shining, brilliant, glorious. What is glorious in that? How does Shizu report in Asphalt Legend does? I don't fucking know at this point. They're not even giving a shit. The fact that they're clearly letting like obvious like cheaters and abusers just off the hook like that, I don't really have much hopes about it. Like, I know accounts that has GP cars, unreleased cars, like unobtainable cars, for free. And it's been still like stealing people's keys in Grand Prix and shit, right? And there's even the player ID for them. And they're still not bad yet. Like, it's so fucking obvious. Like, their account as well also has like 3.5 million tokens and 2 billion credits, which is like the maximum amount of credits you can have in this game. And it's still rolling out there. Alright, that's done. Can unlock Aglaia with a 3-star charger though, maybe. It might be doable, just depending on how like the special event is formatted. Raesr Yellow Woman from Furious, true. Get this man, is true. Can't break people in Syndicate versus Police. Might be because of like the bug where if you're on the police side and you try to knock down one on the Syndicate side in the first 10 seconds, it actually bugs out and that Syndicate car becomes unbreakable. It's been a bug for quite a while now. Aglaia is also a character Honkai Star. I mean, we are getting references from anywhere except from Raesr themselves. What? Shit? What the fuck? I'm gonna go now. Alright, I'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Nice airtime. What if I died twice? Unfortunate. Driving post Katie McQueen hack reference? Yo, no way. Okay, what other cars do I still mean? Owl. Why not? Let's just use this. What the Aglaia type shit. It actually is pronounced like that, by the way. Damn. I tried Devo once and I already used all my Devo fields. Whenever I see an example TS1, it reminds me of how the car caught fire in Top Gear. I'm pretty sure the car that caught fire in Top Gear is the example ST1 and not the TS1, but yeah. Okay, not enough nitro to go to the bottom round. Go to the owl? Nope. Still one epic away. I have 3 right now and I need 4. Hopefully the spotlight actually gets me the final one that I need and not just like blue bombing like this. Okay, someone right. That will be a second place for me. Oh shit! What the fuck? Well, that's not a second place for me anymore. Fuck, okay. Alright, we go again. Yeah, the SC1 is an early model. Basically, fine-tune the SC1 and swap 2 layers RAM. I see. Okay, it's the cave. Oh shit, that is 2 absolutes. I mean, absolutes aren't exactly the best on this rank, but so isn't the owl. Nice title, yeah. I will give the title as well. Dude, I thought of that title like 10 minutes before the stream started. Usually I would like pre-think about my titles for quite a while, but then today I was like, shit, what do I like? Oh, okay, the card that doesn't exist. Right. What is it? Gets another event. Right, sure. It was like, that is indeed what's happening today. I just 4-star? 4-star out, right? Okay, nice triple barrel. So I can go up here now. What? No more, I guess. Oh, by the way, scribbles. Speaking of like the first section there, previously on the Thursday stream, I accidentally did a solos and I just fucking went into the water. Okay, yeah, the owl's nuking my ratings. That's not good. Unfortunate. Peak shitpost title, true. I mean, that was a very unfavorable matchup as well. Like 2 absolutes and 1 2-check Aeon. Couldn't really do anything about that, but yeah. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, it should be a second. Off topic, but I think these niche hypercard brands have insane ego. Like, what do you mean you're selling an unknown, not proven card for $3 million? What did your brand go spec on? Card would be useless, unfaceable break. For example, how the Aurora Agile is $3 million. I mean, that's kind of a bad example because like Zenvo does actually make cars and shit. But I kind of had to think about that. Honestly, with like how they price their cars and shit. Yeah, Zenvo does make cars. They are a proven brand. Their cars do appear in like major events and shit. So it wasn't like really a good example, honestly. But let's just say something like the Devel 16. Then yeah. Rip got nuked again. 7 minutes left. Maybe I'll just stop playing MP2 for now. Tuatar has fake top speed. Tuatar, right? The first time they did it was fake, but then the other times they did it was actually real. For the moment, they still actually do hold the record for the average two-way top speed or whatever it does. Like, you have to go both ways because like sometimes there's like wind involved or like something, right? They still have the record for that. They still have the valid record for that. It's not 300 miles per hour, but they do still have the valid record for that, at the very least. After the first incident, yeah, the trust about them has gotten lower, but they do still have the official record for it. You can literally buy a Yasuo, a Sharon, or a Valkyrie. Yeah, Denzel is not that unknown. Why would I buy something like a Joe? I mean, that's why would you buy it? Not like why would others not buy it? Right? Okay, free pack in here as well. Right, no one's gotten my third place. But yeah, in 6 minutes there will be the Raesr Aglaia event. Wow, so exciting. Yippee. Alright, let me check like the other conditions I have to do. Go to missions, civic type R, Vanda, and Owl. Alright. They did fuck up their reputation, but they slowly regained it. Unfortunately, they still have not managed to get to the actual 300 that they could probably have done. And also, I don't know what's taking Koenigsegg so long. Like, they said that it was the tires that prevented them from attempting the top speed record. But then they have also not updated anything about it. They're just going for like 0400 instead, which, okay, I guess that's cool, but then the initial purpose of the Yasuo Absolute was to go for that speed record, but then just not doing anything aside from that. The only thing exciting about Aglaia is Yasuo. Get this man a true. .530 km/h is honestly improvement territory. Consider what would happen if something went wrong at basically half the speed of sound. Yeah. One thing is that, yeah, no one really has the balls to actually do it. And again, that has something to like do with like their tires claim again, because like previously they didn't go for it because like they said that they had the car, then the tires were not suitable for it yet, which I do understand. Is that what if like you're going 500 and then suddenly the tire just fucking pops? Like you would just die. There's nothing saving you from that. But Still that same mission once again. Right, 2 minutes until the Raesr Aglaia event, so I guess we can just wait for a little bit and then we can restart the game. Or actually, I could just play another race. And then it will appear, maybe. Oh, this thing. Did I even do it? No, I didn't. Wow. You know what? 1 race for 250,000 credits. Why not? Since it's my first time spending this much on packs, I want to ask a more experienced player. Do you think 30,000 tokens is enough to get a 3-star YESCO to master on incoming packs? It really depends on what the pack combination is like. Like, will there be other cards that you already have maxed in the pack or not? It really depends on the pack combination, like the status of your other cards as well. For example, if the YESCO is the only card you need from that pack, like the other 2 cards that required there, whatever they can be, like you already maxed them, then yeah, that's easy. You can easily max YESCO with just 30,000 tokens. But if there are more cards in there, like at least one more card in there, then 30,000 would be much more difficult. And if you have nothing maxed in that pack, then it would be literally impossible to max out YESCO. About the SSC, I have faith in it. Yeah, the SSC does seem to have the potential to do it. Genuinely, they do seem to have the potential to do it. It's just that, unfortunately, their reputation is not in such a good of a state after the first incident. But yeah, the card itself, I do believe that the card itself can do it. Okay, that should be enough for some 1% or like 10%, whatever it is, I hope. Alright, 8 minutes in the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yippee. Alright, yeah, that's enough. Alright, it should be the special event right now. Okay, it's not here. Alright, I will restart the game and see what happens. Drag coefficient is ridiculously low, but the FI has a drag coefficient of 0.36. Yeah, that is actually kind of high. The difference is that FI's drag is coming from a downforce. Twitter has a drag coefficient of 0.27. Event. Alright. Now it's piss yellow. Piss yellow event. Yippee. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at what this event is like. So, first stage, standard, nothing impressive in here. 2 epics. Oh, okay, hold on, chat. Hold on. Chat. 2 epics again. Yo. There's potential? Is there potential? 2 epics. Okay, maybe it's 2 epics or all supports, but then, that is not terrible. There's a Monty. Welcome to the stream. Okay, 2 epics here again. I can gold the SUV12 now. Sour Piss. Also 2 epics. Oh, okay. Then maybe it's just 2 epics for the YESCO. But still, not bad. That's not bad. 2 epics for the YESCO. I will take that. Well, I need 4 to gold. But still, I will take that. I will take 2 epics. I'm not complaining about that. And what about the other stage? The currency that you get from here is like atrocious now. Why is it so less? 5%. Oh, okay, that's also good. What about the rewards in here? Standard, 15 blueprints and 350. Okay, the currency in here is better. What are these? Oh, those are just like the ass packs. 50 points, all that, right? Decent. YESCO is 0404. Why do I apply 1 extra on handling? Handling epics just help the YESCO out. Alright, time to check the Legend store and I don't know honestly. Now, Spotlight store. Please give me the OWL epic. Please be the. Ah, come on. Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining. I do need epics with this, but where's my OWL epic, bro? Yeah, the Tuatara does have very insane high acceleration. Like based on like their clip of their run, like it definitely has more to give. It's just that the track wasn't long enough, I think. You know, SEs are bad when abusing the gauntlet bug is more powerful when 100% every Unfortunately. B event. Shit, are we getting the entirety of the B movie into Asphalt Legends now? 250 credits and do I? How many stars do I have the AFIT Falcon Edition at? Okay. Alright, and packs. What do we have in here? Paul Evil. Okay. Wait, what's the drop rate for that? Is it 15%? That's ass. Now, the only thing I don't have maxed in the entirety of the Aglaia special event, aside from the Aglaia itself, is the Sorpasso. Okay, so Sorpasso and Yescos are in different pack. Nice. That's actually pretty nice. Wait, what are the other cards in the Yesco pack though? Valor? Peritalia? Was it Peritalia or was it something else? Yeah, something like that. But Yesco's pack should be free. That should actually be kind of free. I'm not gonna lie. Not bad. Alright, I will take the support epics for sure. Okay. I don't want to max this thing. But then again, it would be so fucking cheap to max it out. Wait, let me check in here. What else do I have? What else do I get? 5 blueprints. Okay, that is not worth maxing this at all. What I've received in return is definitely not worth it. Someone photoshopped the entirety of the B movie as a 32x32 GIF on a recording that TOE's playthrough type shit. I'll wait for the calculator to come out and see like how far I can get. Because I'm kind of lazy to think about it myself, but yeah. One issue I have with like these recent special events, the credits amounts and the tokens amounts have gotten worse. 13! Come on, you can't even give me 15 tokens anymore. What the fuck is this? Fucking okay, it's 15 here, but that is atrocious. What do you mean I get 45 tokens for maxing a car? That is just bad. That is just straight up bad. What about this? Is it any better in here? 40. 16 tokens. What the fuck are these tokens, bro? Rewards tweaking. I'm cream. Real. Fucking tweaked ass rewards, bro. Okay. Let me take a screenshot of these. Okay. I'll take the epics, but the currency is actually very bad. There isn't really a reason to actually go for it. Anyways, MP2 is done. We'll wait for MP2 to like finish, and I'll just get to Legend League now. let's start with the 499p. Let's go Puritalia and Valor. Yeah, that pack is basically free if you play Corns. Okay, why is Champion 1 still dead? There's 918 in Champion 1, come on. I mean, the audacity of them saying that they will have a... let me say this again. Economy revamp, right? Economy revamp. What the fuck is this revamp? It's revamping meaning that you get 26 tokens for maxing a card that's relatively hard to max. What kind of revamp is that? What are the other three? The other three is Sorpasso, Essenza SCP-12, and the White Body Hellcat. I don't even play MP1 much anymore, honestly. Because again, the rewards are fucking terrible. They're so fucking gas. What is the point of even playing this? And they just keep doing this. I mean, the epics are nice. I will take the epics, right? I'll take the epics. I'm not complaining about the epics. It's just that the currency that you get from special events are terrible. Really. Remember when special events, right? If you've been playing for like a very long time, I still remember the first stage of the Senna special event back in 2019. Right? It was a free try Senna, and you get 750 tokens from a free try stage. Now you barely get 100 or even less now. Okay, now here's the problem I have with comparing Asphalt against Forza Horizon 6. You cannot say that Forza Horizon 6 is a comparator to Asphalt Legends. Because like fundamentally they're different. Racing Master, yeah, I kind of get it. It's a mobile game. You can buy... No, you don't even need to buy. You can install it for free. Forza Horizon 6, first off, is not a mobile game. So the majority of like the player base of Asphalt, you can't even fucking play Forza Horizon 6. You do need like decent hardware for it. And that it costs at least like $70 for the normal version. Which most people don't even buy, they go for the premium version, which is like 120. It's completely different. You cannot say that it's a comparator to Asphalt. Forza Horizon 6 appearing will not just magically make a large portion of Asphalt players just go there. Racing Master on the other hand, yes, it's a mobile game, but the gameplay of it is still different. And a lot of people are not into virtual women in their racing game. So it still doesn't exactly will steal every single player from Asphalt away. Shit. Oh, what's up, Fire? Welcome to the stream. No, the Asphalt 8 community is not that much anymore, honestly. I am still in the official Asphalt 8 server, and I can still see what's going on in there. The community there isn't really much anymore. Yeah, there are still players playing that, for whatever reason, but it really isn't much. I wish some new game is gonna punch Asphalt in the face. That's what I need as well. That's what I do need as well. I need a fucking comparator to Asphalt so that this game can actually get better and not be like this. That's why a community consists like 10 people. That's very accurate. Well, I mean, there's definitely more than 10 people, but like, yeah. I see people playing modern games with emulators easily with a Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. Yeah, mobile chips can actually run PC games now. Oh, I'm in Legend League. I can actually use Legend League cars. What's a Legend League car? The Suicide Striker type of shit. Okay, but Monty, seriously though? Maybe Racing Master is better with like their community at the start like this. But the game just doesn't interest me. I already tried it out in beta and I didn't really like how the game played. Nice routes. Beautiful route. Fucking touch right route. Diabolical lobby. Racing Master is too different to seriously challenge Asphalt into something different. Yeah, that's the thing. 4 to 5 years ago, when this community hyped Racing Master up as a supposed Asphalt competitor, again, I keep having to talk about this, that did give me like very high expectations about that game. But then when I tried it in Close Beta 3, no, it just doesn't really appeal to me. Maybe it's different now after like all the other tests and shit. Maybe they try to refine it, but nah, it just doesn't really interest me. Yes, it will take a hit from Racing Masters being like good for the players at start, but eventually it would just be back to like what it is again. Because again, there's a hype about Racing Master. Again, the same thing from like years ago, even when Asphalt has like the worst seasons ever. But seriously, they should try to at least do something. They had a very good 2025, right? But in 2025, there wasn't any like competitors to like scare them off. But then in 2026, when the Racing Master is actually finally out now, they're actually doing worse. Fucking mean I have a poor connection. These low legend league lobbies are so fucking easy. Why am I winning with this 3-star 2-star strike? I mean, not really winning, but why am I still getting a bunch of ratings with this? Shouldn't try to 360. Damn, that's crazy. How does 2-star striker flow compared to regular version? Basically the same. They basically have the same suspension. Welcome back, Zeus. No, just to, nah, look at this guy. Smurfing again. Race 2-stars, yeah. It's the handling count that does help with this corner a little bit. Same way as how the concept Chimera does drift nicely. The handling stat does matter in these cars. Okay, but like one thing though that does bring Asphalt players onto Racing Masters, not only because of the game itself, but also prominent Asphalt figures are now like prominent figures in Racing Masters as well. For example, okay, I would say these few names, right? Fuiner or RPM Fawn, Avengers Man, all that. If you played Racing Master, you probably know these two people, right? They used to be very prominent figures in the Asphalt 9 community as well. But now they've fully switched onto Racing Master. I actually think NetEase Games saw what's going on with Asphalt and just paid some Asphalt creators, so the community switches to Racing Master. I honestly don't know. Because like Racing Master has been hyped in the Asphalt community for like years now, so I don't think it really is just them paying Asphalt content creators to make content for Racing Master. Like it's been a thing for years, it's not new anymore. It's just that it's been finally been globally released after so long. My clubman lobby? Yep. He's also in chat right now. Why is he using a Predator in Legend League? Well, I mean, like, he's also just using like some underpowered cars in Legend League right now and see what happens. Okay, but like, one more thing I do want to talk about is that Asphalt will just not really die from like these games, right? Because again, just simply because there's nothing that really replaces Asphalt right now. It will just continue to thrive from the same people, for example, like me, that still enjoys this game more than like the other stuff, and are playing this game on like phones and shit. There won't really be a final nail in the coffin for Asphalt until something that really replaces it comes out. The closest thing that I kind of have seen so far is Screamer, and that's a fucking $40 game on PC again. So like, there's still really not a proper replacement for this game. So this will not be the final nail in the coffin for Asphalt. In fact, Asphalt is not even in the coffin yet. Every single year, when all of us just say that no, Asphalt is fucking dying and shit, it never fucking died. Like, yeah, maybe the player base is not as much, it's not as peak anymore, but it's not like it's like dead or anything, right? I've heard Asphalt dying all the way back in 2021 during DS3, and then 2022 during like Raging Bull season, or was it 2023? I forgot. And all that. 2023 during the seasonal tokens update and shit. 2024 before Unite, it was also kind of mid, and also during Unite, it was also bad. 2025 was unironically the year with like the least amount of complaints, but people also just went, as well as fucking dying from like their barely nerfed spotlight at that point as well. So really, there's nothing that actually just kills Asphalt right now. El Sondor pasa, okay, bro. Oh shit. Oh, and then the first place guy also wrecked and disconnected, imagine. Season tokens were actually useful. Okay, it was only useful during the final seasons of it, when they actually tried to fine-tune it for it to be better. But for like the first few seasons of it, especially when the game tries to revolve around a currency, they were not good. Because like, yes, it's a cool concept, right? A currency that exists in a season only, it gets reset and stuff. Yeah, but then the fact that they tried to make the game revolve around a currency that resets every 28 days, that's just not a good idea at all. Okay, battles. I'm seeing that you're like very critical about like Asphalt so far, but then yeah, you do also have to realize that people will go and people will come, right? There will be people that leave this game, and there will be more newer people that gets into this game. Obviously, like, yeah, the prominent figures that I said, they used to be like very prominent figures in Asphalt 9. But that doesn't mean that there's no longer like new people that are getting into this game and are getting to like that level at all. Like 2 years ago, you wouldn't even know who the fuck is Just Like Nitro, right? And now he's like one of like the bigger Asphalt content creators out there, simply from like just playing on his like keyboard and shit, right? It's like, yeah, maybe like the prominent figures of this game leaves the game. That doesn't mean like there will be no one else that joins this game. Incredible. Again, I'm having to like look at the situation like always, right? I don't just go, this fucking game is dying, everyone's leaving and shit. But no, you have to realize that yeah, people are leaving, but then people are also coming to this game, right? there are things that I have to consider as well. I don't just consider the amount of people leaving. That's like only looking at the amount of people dying and not looking at the newer people that are being born, and just go like, our world population is just going down. That's just not how it works. You have to look in both ways as well. Yeah, but if you don't make the game look encouraging to play all the time, then how are you to get new players, even if they're not so prominent? That's the thing. The game is encouraging to new players. The game is a lot more encouraging to new players compared to before. We're just applying the veteran mindset into the new player progression, right? But the new players, they're actually progressing really well. Free-to-play players can get 280 cards in 2 years now. That took me, what, 6 years? And now almost like, no, that took me like 6.5 years to do. But now they can do it in just 2 years. So they're actually better for newer players. So like, I feel like one of the biggest issues with like how we're perceiving this game is that we're perceiving this game with like the veteran mindset, like the mindset from people who have been playing this game for years. And we're not looking at like the actual newer players that just barely got into the game. Right? But also, yeah, I mean, credits is an issue. Credits is still an issue for literally everyone. But like, again, this game is really like not gonna die anytime soon, unless there's like really something that just completely kills it. Right? It's like, again, we're still looking forward to patch notes. That means that we're still caring about the game, right? All of us are saying that, yeah, I'm getting like less interested into the game, but then look, what are we doing here? Watching a stream of someone playing Asphalt Legends. Clearly, we're still caring about the game, right? So like, I don't exactly see how it's like gonna like completely die anytime soon. Yes, I do want this game to be better. But then I also kind of have to look at like why it's getting worse for us and worse for us, but then the game is still going. There must be something that they're doing right about like getting the profits for the game to still go like this. One more thing that I also have to talk about, right, when it comes to like Gameloft's earnings and revenue, is that people have been misled by one video out there of a content creator that you probably already know that I'm not gonna mention in here. People have been misled really hard by that video and thinking that Gameloft is like completely dying because he showed a graph that shows the IAP revenue, which is the in-app purchases revenue for Gameloft. The problem is, if you listen to the name of the graph again, the IAP revenue is not the total sales they make, it's not the total revenue they make, it's the in-app purchases revenue that they make that has been decreasing. But that decrease can easily be explained, right? Because like their actual total revenue is still quite high. It's still somewhat close to their peak as well, back in 2024. It's just the IAP revenue is decreasing. It's like, what? People are starting to buy less, like from the in-app store, actually move on to like other methods, for example, the Gameloft shop and all that. And like the amount of like misinformation that also just came out from that, and then people just go like, this game is dying with like no way to return. But that's the thing, if we have such a tough love about the game, but Geo has nothing to do with it, making things worse, why should we care? Well, I mean, they're not like completely ignoring everything. They did actually take our feedback about multiplayer into account this time. Just like filters are much better. They're actually much more balanced. The evil cards are actually getting put into tiers where they don't dominate anymore. It's like, I mean, it's probably just blue balling at this point, because like sometimes they care, sometimes they don't. But then they're still trying to do something about it. It's not like they're not doing anything. I knocked the taxi down. Unfortunate. Oh, nice overtake. Brutal Katie. Yeah, I just went from above. Someone's U was gonna be late. What have I done? What have I done, bro? Okay, okay, let me read the chat again. Isn't dying and it's losing its hardcore, well-known, experienced players. And then again, I can just say the same thing. Is that the players are leaving, but then the players are also coming. There are many more newer players into this game that are at a higher level as well. Yeah, empty got reset. I'll check it out. But that's also the thing, if you don't fix the things on the deadline to some extent that we've been critiquing for, is that really encouraging for us to have the loyalty and trust with them? I mean, yeah, my trust in like them has also decreased. But then I'm still playing this game. Why is that? Why am I still playing this game then, if my trust also decreased? And like, again, I understand it. I understand that you're frustrated about like their decisions in this game, right? I am frustrated as well. That's why I even had like the fucking passion of yapping video to even talk about. Because I want to actually analyze to see like, if they actually did anything to this game. Even Scribbles and many are vocal, but I am vocal about it as well. In fact, like I am a Discord moderator in the official server, and I am not afraid to critique this game as well. I am not afraid to like critique this game. If this game is bad, I will shit on it. There are things that are very bad about it. But I can't just like ignore the good things as well. Okay. Sunion. Okay, let me check MP2. Alright, MP2. Team MP again. This fucking mode that they're not even caring about, I swear. No D-Class. AMG GTS, what the fuck? Okay, no S-Class again, so it's C, B, and A. Let me check again. Why is this retry? Okay. Evo. I mean, it's fine, but no Aglaia is kind of crazy. Wait, what even is there for me to like free try? I mean, there's only I mean, Zesto I can. Right, let's try the Apollo Evo actually. I haven't driven this car in quite a while now, so I do need to remind myself how it drives. Right, is it Ghost Slipstream or is it Classic Slipstream? Seems to be Ghost. Fuck. I haven't seen any knockdown, so yeah, it's probably Ghost Slipstream. Okay, let me rant about it in the mod chat for a bit. Why are the currency gain in special events nowadays have been so fucking atrocious? I misspelled atrocious. Yeah, my hat. Sorry for my. Nah, it's alright. It's alright. It's something to discuss. It's something to discuss about. I do understand it. It's something to discuss about. It's alright. Okay, back to Paul Evo again. I'm watching this live class, no audio. Okay. The calculator is out for the Aglaia, right? I'll paste the link in the chat in a bit. Okay. Alright, Raesr Aglaia calculator. Right, that's the link for the calculator. Meantime, let me actually try to see what I can do in this event. I have maxed everything except for a 2-star Surpasso GT3 and a 1-star Aglaia. Let's see. 1174 tokens. That is so fucking bad. 67 improvements for the Aglaia. Haha, so funny. Alright. Let me try to max. Let's max all and packs and club reports. I don't understand how this economy would encourage playing other events than grinding the same thing over and over again for credits. Okay. Right, back to this game. Pass again. Wait, wait, since when does this car have active arrow? I did not realize this before. Since when did they add active arrow for this car? Is maxing a Yasuko possible with 15? You do it through the 4x multipacks? No. You will still need like at least... Okay. Okay, do you have the other 2 cars maxed in that multipack? Do you have the other 2 cars already maxed? If yes, then you will still need around like 20,000 tokens at the very least. Actually no, a bit more because like these are 15% drop rate packs. So you would need like a okay, so like 94, and then that's 188, and then 282. Means that I have spent on like around 2 more. So that is like 32 packs, meaning that you need around 24,000 tokens. 24,000 tokens, like the minimum. What are the other 2 cards in the pack? The other 2 cards in the pack. Wait, let me check the other pack because I only have 1 pack in my store right now. Okay, so the other 2 cards in the Yasuko pack is the Astamazin Valor and the Puritalia Berlinetta. So, doesn't the car already have that since release? I'm not sure. I don't remember the car having like the active arrow during release. But goddamn, this fucking announcement again. Why is it even louder this time? I'm so fucking pissed about this. Like, that's all free, alright? Okay, but then again, 15,000 tokens is not enough. You still need a bit more tokens to get the Yasuko from there. What's up, Nixie? What's up? Is the Valor event still up? Yeah, the car hunt is still up. So you can try to get as many blueprints as you can get from the car hunt. Average. Dude, I hate this fucking announcement. Like, I get it. It's been playing for like months now. I get it about like fire safety and shit. But why does it have to blast out like so fucking loud every single day? Yeah, the amount of tokens that they're giving in special events keeps getting lower. It's actually like abysmal this time. But you only get like 1500 tokens if you have everything maxed in the special event. Fuck, okay. Where am I? I'm just at my apartment right now. It's just like a stupid fucking thing that they do in here. Like just announcing about fire safety every single fucking day. I don't see any packs, all corners go. Look at this wheel. Since the second pack, no, the second pack is not there for me because I already have the other 3 cars maxed. I don't have to restart my game. Alright, that's done. Let me try this shit again. 49 handling. Goddamn. Haven't seen this car being driven anyone in the month. Yeah. Is it possible to make 10,000 tokens replay a season? You can make 30,000. On average, I get around like 25,000 tokens per season. My peak has been like 34,000 in one season. Last season, I did get 30,000 tokens as well. How? I just play everything. I've gotten to the point where I can now just play pretty much every event. And so that does get me a lot of tokens in return. Come on, substream. In 14 days, just half that. 15,000 tokens. Okay, shit, I need water. I'm talking for a little bit too much, so now my throat is kind of fried. Okay. Alright. Let's go over this again. So how bad is the Aglaia event? Currency is fucking abysmal. But the epics for support cars are good. You get 2 epics for the support cars. You do also get like 5 blueprints for support cars, which I guess is kind of standard. But yeah, currency is atrocious, but everything else is decent. Am I going to spend on the Aglaia? No, I will not be spending on that. I will wait for the next patch notes to come out. And then the first thing I will do, if next season is terrible, is to spend on Sharon Evil parts, because that will benefit me more than most of these like other events right now. Even though, yeah, I should be in like the collector mode now, but then Evil Sharon, a properly built Evil Sharon is like so good that I can't really like miss out on it. And yeah, patch notes will be out later this week. It should be this weekend. So I would say before spending on anything, even like the Mayhem, right? Before spending on that, wait for the patch notes to come out first, and then make a decision. That would be the best thing for you to do, because like I don't want you guys to like spend early just to regret it later on in case like there's something really good coming next season. just need early and drift intake. For me, I will need the both kinds of like overload nitro, the drift intake, and light engine. That's the parts that I need right now. Yes. Okay. So. Where is it? Sure. There we go. So, I already have the early upgrade, the light flywheel and the mid-weight reduction pack. What I need right now is the drift nitro intake, these two heavy core nitro parts, and the light engine. Those are the parts that I really need right now. Have all those, thankfully. Damn. And worst case scenario, right? Worst case scenario, I will need to spend 24,000 tokens onto these parts because I only have 8 of them. I will need to get 16 more, and 16 times 1500, that is 24,000. So worst case scenario, I will need to spend 24,000 tokens onto like these parts, which is like almost a whole season of my tokens. So, in case the next season is atrocious and there's nothing to go for, I can basically spend that amount of tokens and I will still get to the second season of that update, which is when the burst of speed should arrive. I won't say that it will, it should be in the second season of the next update. I will still be having around the same amount of tokens that I should have right now, or even more. Yeah, Nixie, let me just brief you through the special event again. So, currency is atrocious because have a look at this: 21,500 credits, only 30 tokens here, and look at this. You can see how bad the currency is, right? The currency you get in here is abysmal, but the supports, you do get 2 epics for every support, including the Yasuo as well. So that is indeed nice for the support cars, right? But yeah, for the currency, it's terrible. I mean, this is a bit better. This did get buffed by a little bit, but it doesn't help with every single other stage being fucking terrible in here. How many tokens would you get for a maxed out Soul Pass? 120. Nope, that is not worth it at all. What about this? 48. Have I registered for the CM final round? I don't need to register for it because like it would just automatically use the lineup I already have. I don't need to like go there and register because it would just use the lineup already used in the CM. I feel so shit having the red eye max. Same. Like all that effort to get a DS core maxed for what? 26 tokens. They have that for, yeah, they do have the feature. I don't have to go into the game to check it. I mean, it would suck if I forget to register, right? But I don't need to like remember. Okay, blueprints wise, let me just check this again actually. So Paso GT3, and then this only gets. I would be able to 2-star the car. Like a 2-star, 37 out of 45. So I might be able to 3-star it if it has like some sort of packs or like Team Pursuit later on. But I kind of doubt it, honestly. Let me check the clubs again. We've barely been getting rep as well because no one is playing. It's not even in here, okay. A nice blueprint structure type shit. Alright, back to MP1 for a little bit. It's been a long season, low-key, because like there's nothing to do. Hopefully next update has something to offer. As its entire update has been kind of a flop. Like, yeah, I mean, I guess it does help with my progression by quite a bit, but then it still feels so empty. Nice 360. No idea, so they just do the hollow line thing type shit. Right, back to 30 million credits. I'll probably start to upgrade a few cars that I want to upgrade now, because like I don't exactly need to upgrade many cars anymore this season. There's only the Valor, the Raesr Spec 5 if I cannot get top 5%, and the Air's Panther up to like 2 stars at best that I will have to upgrade, and those will definitely not take 30 million credits. So I guess I can actually move on to upgrade a few cars I want to upgrade. So first one would be the ZGT4, because I had that maxed for like a while now, and I do want to use it in Elite C. Saving in case a new Evo car arrives. Yeah, that's also a good thing to do, because like you only have a few days to prepare for an Evo special event. Also, Loki, I kind of just stopped caring about what Evo car is gonna arrive at this point. Like, it can just be whatever. I'll just work my way around it, like, because like I'm not an advocate for Evo. The feature has brought more bad than good to this game, but because like they're still going all in for it, that's kind of like what I have to do as well. I have to adapt to Evo and try to like get the best cars that I can to still stay somewhat competitive in this game. What's the Valkyrie incident? And what do you mean by Valkyrie incident? $16 Epic 3.9k rank. Damn. Unfortunate. I mean, usually I would be able to still upgrade those cars in time, even if I have no credits. But yeah, I would like to have the luxury to be prepared at the very least as well. I mean, low-key, Spotlight AFK, like AFK grinding stage 1 and Spotlight did help a little bit with my credits game. It's like I haven't been playing Asphalt properly, right? I've been playing more other games, but because I can AFK grind stage 1 Spotlight, I'm still getting credits, even when I'm not playing Asphalt properly. So it does help out. After this stream, I'm going back to Need for Speed Heat again. I'm unironically having a lot of fun in that game. Is that Verde in the Future Club? If it is, then that's the same guy in my Gauntlet lobby. Shit. I check the leaderboards. Oh, it is. It is him. GG's. If you're finding me from somewhere, GG's. We have been in the same gauntlet lobby. GG's once again. Also, speaking of Need for Speed Heat, because again, I don't have a controller. I might soon, because now there are games that do actually want a controller. For example, Need for Speed Heat. But I've been playing that game on keyboard. And low-key, trying to play that game on keyboard actually kind of made me a little bit better on Asphalt. Because like, I've learned a lot more about like steering on keyboard, right? So I am a bit more precise now. Even though like, yes, I could still be better. But I'm just a lot more used to it when I have like another game for me to just like try to practice keyboard on. Okay, shit, I should not have 360 there. No, shit. That's like the worst overspin that could have happened. Alright, once again. $4.5k rank sure now for real. I just lost to that. Imagine. 1 star 2 shake A on E. God damn. Okay, let's see what happens. I swear if that's the 1 star 2 shake on, I'm so gonna fucking end myself. Okay. Okay, GG's, I think that's still Astrate, right? Am I from Japan? No, I'm not. Already good try for Chimera, yeah. Right, next Aurora turd. If only this thing has real acceleration, like. Remember that guy? He's on. Yeah, he's on Discord. This card just has like very low stats for 5100 rank in general. It's not just low nitro. It's pretty much low everything. the fuck? I wasn't even looking. Damn it. It was me driving the 5-star in Osaka. Right. GG's. GG's. It sounded like a sneeze. Maybe. Okay, ACES member. Pre-OG ACES member as well. Then Astrate is also here. But why did it just overspin like that? Sorry for the KD. Wait, that was like 1-star 2-check Eon, right? Fuck. Nuked ratings. Alright, let's go again. Races with the Aurora Tera have not been fine so far. Tunnel Jam. Should be better if I can somehow keep my pace. As I say, I want to keep my pace. I'm getting no pace at all. I'm having the Aston Martin AMR 26 pace at the moment. That was somewhat clean. Well, so clean to the point that I'm still 5th. Sunyan. Oh, I mean, free ratings. I'll take free ratings. Forgot to play GP. Unfortunate. Forgetting to play GP is unfortunate. Wow, Asphalt 9. This is indeed Asphalt 9. Right. 1 Yesco Absolute, and is that a 2-star Venom F5? That's not even a fully upgraded 2-star Venom F5, right? Because I'm pretty sure a 2-star Venom F5 is a little bit higher ratings than that. Oh, Nixie isn't. Oh, okay, that's Nixie. I see it. I see it now. The fact that the 2-star and F5 almost has the same acceleration as this is very diabolical. Oh, didn't spin in time. Wait, now that I cannot win this anymore, let me just read chat. It's not when the Asphalt Legends was becoming a pay-to-win game. I mean, it's a freemium game, so that's expected. But it hasn't really been that bad. You're watching a free-to-play player playing this game right now. And honestly, I've gotten a lot of progress, even as a free-to-play player. The game is obviously not in the best state that it could have been, but it's honestly still not like the worst. Asphalt 8 or 9, which one do I like? For the moment, Asphalt 9. Asphalt 8 right now, like the current state of Asphalt 8 is just completely miserable. I'm hitting every wall in the existence. Yeah, I am. Okay, next, to check you on E. Creating blueprints was frustrating. That's just the blueprint system in general, but at some point you will be able to get like a lot more blueprints, right? There are some events that will get you a lot, for example, like special hunts or like mayhem nowadays, that will get you like a lot more blueprints to just help with your progress. I can show you the mayhem in a bit. Since I assume that you are not really actively playing this game anymore, is there overpressure? Stop in 2023. Yeah, that's quite a while ago already. There are a lot more stuff now. Scrap, thank you. Thank you for the support. Okay, since you stopped in 2023, let me brief you through what you kind of missed out in the past few years. So, in 2025, there was an event that basically gave this car out for free. It was called the Easter Extravaganza Spotlight. Spotlight is this new event format that has a store that refreshes for you to get blueprints for these cars. And that you do get a bunch of blueprints for free in the stages as well. For example, in here, like 20 blueprints for the Civic Type R. Here, there's like 30 blueprints for the GTR 50 Etat design. And here as well, 40 blueprints for the GT3 RS. So like these kinds of events are the ones that will help you get a lot more blueprints for cars in general, right? Special events nowadays have gotten bad, but none of it have been locked behind a Legend Pass cars. And speaking of Legend Pass cars, the current one for the season is the 911 G3 or Wrench Sports. But I've maxed it for free because it's now the starting car of a Drive Syndicate, right? It's actually a Drive Syndicate starter car, so you can now get the Legend Pass cars for free. And right now, actually, if you do decide to play this game again, this event is active. It's called the Mayhem event for the Ares Panther, and you basically get a lot of blueprints for free right from the start, right here. Same goes to like this stage as well. A lot of blueprints for these. Yeah, basically playing events will help you get a lot more blueprints. You will kind of have to be active though. You don't want to miss out on like any events. For example, something like a special hunt, right? This is like a special kind of car hunt that would allow you to get a car at gold, because not only would it get you blueprints, but it also gets you the epics for the cars from the packs. Of course, it's also very grindy, but it's one of like the best events for you to get a gold car. Sorry for the sore throat. I just need to get some water. Gatekeep and more. Look at this guy. Okay, but yeah. Let's get back to multiplayer. Sorry. Okay. Back to this. Let's go fin around. Yep. Okay, shit. My voice is definitely not fine right now. Okay. Okay. I really need to... Okay. If I get knocked down again, I'll probably just... Okay. But I will probably have to stop talking for a little bit. Okay, I'll go get a cup of like warm water so that my voice gets a little bit better. So just give me like a minute or so. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Still, Asphalt is nostalgic and the OG for me. Yeah, Asphalt is just nostalgic right now. It's just sad that the current state of the game is really bad. So I do want to play it more as well. Like, after all, Asphalt 8 was like one of my old childhood games as well. It's just sad that it turned out to be like this. That's a regret not playing the Ultimate Hunt. Yeah, I mean, you had like multiple opportunities to play that. Okay, that shouldn't just fell from the wall, right? Nice. Not sure it was my first Asphalt game. Nice. So for me, it was Asphalt 6. It was Asphalt 6 Adrenaline. I didn't have the opportunity to play Asphalt 7, so I just went from Asphalt 6 to Asphalt 8. In the meantime, like I did also play Asphalt Nitro, Asphalt Extreme. I used to play a little bit of Street Storm, but I don't remember much anymore about it. And then I eventually moved on to Asphalt 9. I did also have a copy of Asphalt Nitro 2. I don't really play that anymore. At least I have Nivera TA, which is my replacement of Ultimate. I mean, Nivera Time Attack is just better in almost all situations. Am I a free player or a pay-to-win player? I am a free-to-play player. I don't spend money on this game. Although I did get a gift from Gameloft that did get me cars that I wasn't supposed to get as a free-to-play player. But aside from like those 2 cars, basically everything else in this account is from my free-to-play progress without spending any money. That's a good, perfect run time. Yeah, Asphalt Extreme got discontinued, and then Netflix got it, and now it's like a Netflix game. So you need like a Netflix subscription for you to play that game. Okay, since I'll be ending the stream soon, I'll probably just hop on to use the Yasuko Absolute. Yeah, I'll just finish it off with the Yasuko Absolute. By the way, is Umamusume a gacha game? Yes, it is a gacha game about horse girl racing, which is actually based on like horse racing in real life. So it does have like the interesting factor about it. It's actually very accurate to the real life events as well. I thought they stopped the game. I mean, yeah, they did shut it down. They did shut Asphalt Extreme down, but then Netflix bought the game. So technically, you can still play Asphalt Extreme, but now you need a Netflix subscription. So it's like it's not under the ownership of Gameloft anymore. It's now a Netflix. Yo, what's up, Christian? Good to see you here. Would I like to VC after stream to see you over? Yes, yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind that. I agree with the overspins. Limbo's company mentioned. Race game. Even though I never actually played it, I know friends of mine who played it and they do really enjoy it. They're announcing about it again. Are you serious? I played it once and I realized I don't have experience about horses. I mean, I didn't know much about horses, especially horse racing before the game. But after playing the game, I now know quite a bit about horse racing and the culture behind it. So it did actually just get me into something that I didn't know that I would be interested in. Asphalt Extreme doesn't have any microtransactions anymore, right? I think so, because like now it's like a subscription-based game, so it would be the same as like Asphalt 8 Plus if you get it from the Apple Arcade. So now it's just basically the subscription is now a Netflix subscription, but then now you get to play the game. So I do hope that it's like no microtransactions, and it should be like much more friendly to play. I forgot the Raesr Aglaia. Yep. It still doesn't exist. Raesr still have not acknowledged the existence of it. Everything about the car just points it back to Asphalt Legends. This is like so wonky to try. This is like the weirdest knockdown I've ever had. Oh, and I got beaten by Centenario. Okay, 2 heroes left, and then I'll end the stream. Okay, we have 5 Yasuo Absolutes this time. They could beat him by, yeah, heavy Centenario. Imagine that. Okay, absolute, no. Thank you. The absolute spam is crazy. Is this Steve still here? Look at him, freaky Dia-chan. Does absolute need double punch? Kinda. You kinda need to like continuously punch this hard for it to continue to float. It will be better on like uneven terrain, but on like flat surfaces, you definitely need to like punch it a lot to retain the float. I agree with the barrel rolls. Okay, lost a bunch of speed there. Freaky Kita-chan went. Maybe if I get like a new emote slot. Okay. Intense keyboard clicking simulator, true. This guy's the only person that can make Yasuo barrel in a flat ramp. I mean, Yasuo Absolute does barrel in a flat ramp a lot. It's not just me who does it. Alright, but yeah. That's it for today. Thank you guys for watching the stream, and thank you for being with me in the first hours of this special event as we looked into what the special event is like and my own thoughts about it. And yeah, thank you for like all the conversations about like just the game in general, about like the comparisons against like Asphalt and then like the state of the game and stuff. Again, I really enjoyed the conversations that we had today. And again, I'll see you again on Thursday. I don't think there's any other event on Thursday, but yeah, I usually do stream on Thursday as well. So yeah, I hope to see you guys again. Really late for this because of school. Nah, that's alright. That's alright. I do appreciate you to even still be here and watching the stream. No matter how late is it, I still really do appreciate it. And yeah, thank you for watching today, and I'll see you again on Thursday. And don't forget, this week there should also be the patch notes for the next update. So make sure to look forward to that, as I will be recording another video talking about it as well. But yeah, thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you again next stream. See ya.